Hi, you guys. I'm Phil Town from Real One Investing, and today I'm going to tell you the best way to invest $5,000. Okay, you guys, you save $5,000, and you got a lot of options, right? Depending on what your goals are, where you're headed. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that no matter what you read, you are going to find everybody's got a different idea on what you're going to do with that $5,000. I'm going to give you what I think you should do, and I think it's the best advice. But believe me, I'm not your financial advisor. You know, these are videos for education and entertainment purposes only. I learned that from Jim Cramer. I always say that. Education and entertainment purposes only. So here we go. Here's what I think is going to help you out the most in the long run, and hopefully this $5,000 is just a start for your wealth building life of a rich, rich future. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is think about the vehicle that you're going to put the $5,000 in, okay? I'm going to suggest, since we're working with just $5,000 here, that you get the $5,000 after tax. So you pay whatever taxes you got to pay on it, and then store up $5,000 post-tax. And then I want you to put it in a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA, this is an individual retirement account called a Roth. It's an account where you pay the taxes before you put the money in the Roth, and then everything you make on it, you never pay taxes while the money's growing in the Roth IRA. And even better, you don't have to worry about what tax bracket you're in when you retire, because you're not going to pay taxes on it when you retire either. Your taxes are all paid up. So all that money is yours now, all right? Okay, second thing, you got to make sure you have a rainy day fund, an emergency fund that you've got set aside for unexpected financial difficulties, okay? So the $5,000 has to double as that, since that's what you've got. So it's got to be someplace you can get it back out. And this is why I want it in a Roth, because in a Roth, if you have an emergency, you can pull the money right out of the Roth that you put in it, no penalty, no taxes. That's your money to take out. Now, most people are going to say you should have an emergency fund that you can live off for maybe 3 to 6 months. You know, do what you feel is comfortable for you. If all you've got is $5,000, that's your emergency fund. So be sure you can put it where you can get your hands on it. All right, third, if you don't want to do any work or research, right? You're not into doing a lot of effort here, but you still want to make a return in the stock market, then what you should think about doing is buying an index. And I would suggest you just buy either the S&P 500 or the Russell 2000. Now, those are both stocks that you can buy. One is called SPY, that's S&P 500, and the other is IWM, or that's also the Russell 2000. Now, most people recommend investing in mutual funds, but this is a terrible idea. We're not most people. You know, having somebody else manage your money is just a really great recipe for getting screwed, frankly. You're going to pay fees, you're going to get the market rate of return or worse, and you know what? By the time you get ready to retire, especially if you're starting this young, which I hope you are, by the time you retire, those fees for mutual funds can take away 50 to 60% of your retirement. So if you put your money into an index, you don't pay those management fees. Just let the indexes have their standard track record over time. You're going to have some significant money to invest in, especially if you keep up this thing every year. Now, fourth, you can consider investing in individual stocks. Now, this, in my opinion, is the best option you can take with your $5,000. If you want to make returns that you deserve, returns that you can make with a relatively low amount of effort, relatively low amount of risk, then you're going to have to learn how to do this on your own. But you can do this with a small amount of money, and you can look forward to an astonishingly large retirement fund, or you can get retired a lot sooner. What I want you to do is look at people like Warren Buffett and just simply follow what they've been doing for the last 30 years. You can successfully get, I think, remember, this is the entertainment portion of this thing, you can successfully get 15% or more with a little bit of work, okay? A little bit of work. Now, one of the best parts about doing this on your own is that you get to call the shots. You decide where you put your money. If you hate smoking, you're not forced to invest in a company that makes cigarettes. You hate sugar, you don't have to buy Coca-Cola. You know what you love. You get to put your money where it counts. You get to put your money where your mouth is, put your money where your heart is. And this is the most fun way to invest $5,000. You're going to research companies that you really love, companies you're passionate about, with a great competitive advantage, right? They've got some intrinsic durable advantage, whose management you trust, whose values you love. And you do that when they're on sale because there's an event that's going to come along and put them on sale as sure as you're watching this video. If you follow these steps, I'm telling you right now, if you follow what I'm saying, you're sure to make money. And that's, the SEC hates it if I say that. You're sure to make money if you buy wonderful businesses at great prices. Let me put it so the SEC would love me. You're sure to make money if you're buying $10 bills for $5. That's a fact. Now, I'd love to show you how to invest your $5,000 like the best investors in the world. And if this sounds like something you'd like, then visit me over at rule1investing.com. I'd love to hear from you. What are you going to do with that $5,000? How did you invest your first $5,000? Leave a comment below with your answer and I'll be sure to follow up with you. Really appreciate you watching. Now go play. And if you enjoyed this video and you think it was valuable for teaching you more about investing, we'd love to have you subscribe to this channel, share the video with your friends, and share it with anybody else that might benefit from the information.